I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. Up next, he followed his wife to the cheek clapping spot and instantly regretted it. Y'all check this out. Some more drama for your mama.
What?
This is a friend.
This is a friend?
Yes.
So this is what you turned Jehovah's Witness for?
Sebastian, chill out. He's just a friend.
Bro, and you got my kids on the ground.
What are you talking
Bruh, you got my kids on the ground, bro. My daughter's on the ground. Winsor, a grown ass nigga like this. I'm not even mad, bro, but you gotta go, bro. Feel me? She got DCF problems. She got all type of stuff, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is really crazy.
Can you chill out?
This is crazy, bro. I don't know how you. Well, you know what? That don't even matter, bro. But dude, she got 2 kids, bro. She like, if you see my daughter's on the ground, bro.
She's not on the ground.
Like, no, seriously, she's on the ground, bro.
She's on a cushion on the ground. You know she sleeps on the ground.
Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look at my daughter, bro. Look how my daughter is on the ground.
Sebastian, what are you doing?
Look how my daughter is on the ground.
Damn, bro, that's cold-blooded like a motherfucker, man. God damn. Dude just in there cracking your chick in your house. Bro, I would've saw red, bro. I don't know how I would've reacted. I can't even, bro. I don't even know if I'd been that calm. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'd have probably been cutting up.
Black women do not care about black men, okay? Black women, unfortunately, sis, and I know y'all coming to beat me up, and I ain't talking about all us, but I'm talking about the majority. They don't even care about their children. They would rather abort their children than to give them life, okay? Black people, black men, right? You at some point, you're going to have to pick a side, right? Black men have to come back into the forefront, and you all have to take a lead if you all want to save black life. Right? Because a black woman, she can go anywhere, right? To get what she feel like she needs, right? Who's going to be there for you? Who's going to save you? I hope y'all not waiting on us. Because I damn sure can't do it by myself.
You, when you ran for Congress,
I approve that message. Somebody had to say it, and the thing about it is that we don't need no saving. Black men, we got our shit together, overwhelmingly. Y'all just need to get on board and understand that because black men unilaterally are less incarcerated, making more money, less fatherless homes, the most included father out of every demographic. We're doing what we have to do. It's our women's turn to get back on the social contract that we originally had, where you submit to our leadership, because we can't take submission. You have to grant it.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Don't no man want a female that don't listen. I'm gonna be 100. If you like to go back and forth, you like to argue, and you wanna, ain't nobody finna fuck with you. Not for real. You ain't finna be nothing but a skeezer. Man gonna call you when he needs something. That's just about the end of it. You not finna be no wife. You ain't finna be retained. And if you like, well, fuck it. Oh, I'm for the streets anyway. Well, shit, don't be one of them how that be 50 in the club. 30 trying to sell it for a low dollar. No, my mama. Just learn to be quiet. You gonna keep your man. I ain't lying. Ask any man that tell you. Can't be telling the truth.
I like to give them the benefit of the doubt that they just don't understand or know, like, the reason why I keep getting the same niggas and they keep treating me the same way is because of me. They don't have no ability to look inward and have some self-accountability. And they have to learn these lessons painfully. Some of them gonna have to go off that cliff. And guess what's so crazy about it? It's the old women that's leading them off the cliff.
I just don't understand why women treat submission like it's slavery. Like that man is making you do the things that you do for him. And if he is, then I feel like if it's nothing that you want to do, then you shouldn't be with that person. Because I feel like if you want to be with a person, it's like you want to cater to them. You want to see them happy. You want to see them smile. Like you want to do the things that you do for them. Like, I want to pick up my man's plate. I want to do his laundry. I don't want him to touch nothing when it comes to this home. Especially if he's being a good man or the man that he's supposed to be for you. Why wouldn't you want to show that? Or reciprocate that same energy in some way some facet somehow. I don't know. But me personally, gotta be submissive. Gotta be a pick-me, because I was...
They better wear that name like a badge of honor. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Cause she threw me off when she was like, call me a pick-me. I'm starting to notice women say that a lot now. They rather be picked than not. In order for them to get to that place where it's enjoyable for them to wanna cater to the person that they're with, they would have to have a special ingredient called appreciation. Most women avoid that. They like to use their main ingredient called entitlement and sprinkle that all over everything.
How many times do I get women on my show that they like what they do, their career is somewhat fulfilling, but as soon as they get married and I ask, do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant with the first child? Almost 100% of women say no. Understand something. What the men are saying at this point is, then why the hell are you going to college, to these expensive schools, racking up all this student loan debt to do a job or a career that you want to quit when you get married and get pregnant? You know how many men I know who have turned women down because they are economically unattractive? Ladies, hear me and hear me well. Your godfather needs to tell you the truth. Men are running credit reports and men are looking at your student loan debt. You ladies, in order to make this work, you're going to have to quit and go work for your man part-time, but you're going to have to find a way to retire or clear your student loan debt. That's a conversation between you and your man.
St. Kevin from the grave, man. And he is telling them what's going on right now today. Student loan crisis. They having a hard time with the student loan crisis. They're coming to collect that student loan debt, and a lot of women are complaining about how that debt is so crippling to them, and they don't understand why. And Kevin tried to warn them.
Business. Listen, your skill set and your accomplishments, that's very, very important. Nothing matters if you don't have that. But we try to veer away from the importance of selling. And I just think it's stupid to do, because if the people that cut the checks are thinking about that, what makes you think you get to ignore it when you're the one cashing it? It's just not smart. People try to make it unpopular to point out the fact that in the end, everything comes down to dollars. But that's the world we're living in.
True.
I'm like, if that's the reality, let's stop running from it. When you show up and you show the ability to make other people money, suddenly they love you. And when you don't make them money, suddenly they don't like you very much. It's really that simple. And we just have to accept it.
Some things need to be cut and dry. In business, this is why I love business. Business is one of those things. You have to be a type of person, also a good standing moral individual, to do good business and build relationships. But at the end of the day, businesses are designed to make money. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's the American way.
Men don't cheat.
Oh my God, here we go with this narrative.
Well, have you ever met a black man that paid 100% of your bills and didn't have a problem with monogamy?
I mean, I understand that.
Have you ever met a black man that paid 100% of your bills and didn't have a problem with monogamy?
No.
Excuse me, can you say a little louder than the mic? All of a sudden you don't want to talk.
I said it. I said no.
You said what?
But what I'm saying.
See, this is what we talking about. These women want to date goddamn Jesus. I want a pink unicorn. There's a whole bunch of stallions in the goddamn field. I'm gonna save myself for a pink unicorn. How you know that motherfucker exists? Ain't no way. How you gonna demand a man that you ain't never seen an example of? Your daddy cheated, your drunk uncle cheated, your crackhead goddamn cousin cheated. So I don't think that's considered cheating. That's a part of them niggas' makeup.
I'm just saying, don't nobody ever want to talk about what the man did first. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to pick up on the female because, oh, females are so like, oh, okay. If the female do it, it's wrong. If the guy do it, it's right. That's not cool to me. I'm already game, like I said.
You wouldn't even be in a relationship with me if I couldn't protect and provide at a high level anyway. You ain't dating no broke niggas, right?
Right.
Okay then. So the fact of the matter is that I'm willing to take care of your bills and your expenses as a grown human being, and you think that you can do the same fuck shit that I do?
So because you got money, you supposed to be able to cheat?
No, because I will use my money to take care of you as a grown adult. I can do what the fuck I want. Hello. That's like telling your daddy he gotta be home by 9 o'clock. Your daddy pay the bills in this motherfucking house. You ain't about to tell his ass when to come in. Okay, when your goddamn daddy gave you away to me, now you my property. All right, I pay the bills in this bitch. If I need to get my mind right by going seeing this Tiffany on Tuesday, so fucking be it. If I don't bring in no babies and no diseases home, what the fuck the problem?
agree to disagree.
Look, that one thing that they never gonna allow or let go is letting a nigga cheat in peace. They are not gonna get on board with that. Never. They don't care how much you protect and provide. They ain't trying to hear that shit. They want to cheat back. But nah, he right though. They be wanting this imaginary super nigga that don't exist.
So men, I need you guys to stop molding women who do not want to be molded. Yep. So here's what a lot of women know. A lot of women know that men tend to fall a lot harder when it comes to being in love with a woman, right? So if a woman can get you to fall in love with her, she knows that she has almost like control over you, right? Because women can fall in love 2, 3, 4 times a year, whereas men don't really fall in love like that. So when they actually do really fall in love, right, they tend to stay in situations that do not best serve them because they want to fix the situation. Because you guys are natural fixers. You guys want to resolve issues, right? You're very solution based. It's just in a man's DNA. But women will use this against you and literally manipulate you into staying into relationships that do not best serve you. And what will happen is you'll be trying to fix this woman. You'll be trying to mold her into what you want her to be, and you'll keep on trying to fit a circle into a square. It's never going to work. So my advice to you guys, men, let's normalize actually getting a woman who has the qualities that we want and then working with that instead of trying to mold, force, and fix a woman into what you actually want. It's slim pickings out here, but guess what? There still are some good women. And make sure you value yourself enough to get with one of them.
First of all, that's easier said than done. Secondly, most women don't even find most men attractive. So when a nigga get a chick, for the most part, on average, he's gonna try and keep her. Thirdly, because, and I understand where her mindset is, and she's bringing some truth to this, but we have a generation of women that were raised by their mothers only. They don't even know what it means to be a damn wife. You understand what I'm saying? So there's gonna have to be some level of empathy for that, because you're gonna have to try your best to mold her as much as humanly possible if you want to be with a black woman. That's gonna come with it. The same way with black men. You know, we've been predominantly raised by our mothers as well, so that masculine presence not being there has left a void.
Okay, so I work in a kitchen filled with men, right?
Sure.
And I'm the only female chef in there.
Yeah.
So I get to observe how men communicate.
Oh, that's okay. Now we unpacking.
It's interesting. And what I noticed about your build is that you have the capacity to work and suffer at the same time.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Women don't.
Okay, so when you say work and suffer, elaborate. What does that mean?
You could be physically or emotionally or mentally defeated,
Drained,
but you're still
tired,
going to
yes.
go to work, and you can still, like, you have the physical capacity to execute whatever it is that you need to do.
That's in relationships too. Yes, absolutely. I agree. That's in relationships. Yeah, it's not just work. It's not, it's not just occupation. I agree. Men suffer in silence often. Yeah. Because our existence is based on what we can provide to you all.
Another thing is that don't no woman want to see their man complaining and crying. You know, we are the problem solvers, so we expect the burden of performance to be on us by and large. We afford the ability to take time off to suffer to women. That's our gift to them. It's interesting she was able to observe that though. Most women, they don't understand that gift alone right there, a man to be able to continue to work while suffering, is a gift outside of just finances that men provide women.
You don't really want a man in your household, you want a puppet. You want me to be a man when you want all of your bills paid. You want me to be a man when you want me to provide for you. You want me to be a man when you want to be sexually satisfied. You want me to be a man when you need a shoulder to cry on, but then you put limitations on me. You put limitations on me like you don't want me to be a man when it comes to correcting your children. You don't want me to be a man when it comes to putting structure inside of this household. You don't want me to be a man when it comes to holding you accountable. You don't want me to be a man when I tell you I don't have to live under the scrutiny or the opinions of your family member or your parents or your siblings. You want me to be a man when there's a benefit. You want me to be a man based upon circumstances, but you don't want me to rule like a man. You want me to be a man in every capacity that benefits you, but you don't want me to be a man in every capacity that benefits me. I'm man enough to pay your bills, but not man enough to discipline your children. I'm man enough to make you come, but I'm sassy when I have an opinion. Make that make sense. You don't want a man, you want a puppet. You want somebody that you can stick your hand up their ass and follow your every command.
I understand where this brother coming from, but I look at that and I say that he should position himself in a way where he don't have to tolerate that type of shit. I think that maybe he might have some things that he has to work on within himself to even arrive to that place, because I'm not playing no man save game. I'm just saying that right now. And if I don't run the show, then ain't no show. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna play this game where, you know, I can't set up structure. I don't care where I'm at. You should be in a position to throw her ass out versus having to tolerate that type of bullshit.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now.
I need y'all to like the video, comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. And if you made it this far, check out the one we just did where pretty much woman got caught cheating and now she wants to play the victim. Check it out right here.